What's up, guys? We are back with another review, but this is also a reveal because we are taking a look at the third LegionsCon exclusive from D13 Toys. Now, I took a look at their exclusives from PowerCon, which was those green and red demons, and it's more demons for LegionsCon as well, but in new wacky colors. And dare I say, I have the wackiest of the bunch. We are taking a look at the exclusive glow-in-the-dark pink demon, and just like those PowerCon exclusive figures, they come in bags for the exclusives, so you don't get any kind of fancy packaging or anything like that. It's a one-man show over there. I'm going to give him a little slack on this one. We just get baggies. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this guy actually because of just the ridiculousness of this pink demon, the blushing beast, if you will. So yeah, let's do it. Let's pull him out and take a look. And here we go, out of the package, our LegionsCon 2023 D13 Toys Pink Demon. So this is, again, the third exclusive of 4. The first was Dorclair, the second was Dan Larson over at Secret Galaxy, and the fourth will be from Toy Culprits. I'll put links down below to everybody so you can go check out those if by chance you haven't seen them already. This is, again, the same kind of figure that I've already taken a look at. If you saw my video for the green and the red ones, this guy is the same. He just happens to be glow in the dark and have this crazy pink fluorescent paint job. So this is another way to get more of these demons out into the market, you know, get clamoring fans satiated a little bit before the line really kicks off. And I'm really excited for this one just by virtue of the fact that it is such a weird color scheme. So let's see what this guy can do, see how he moves around. Now again, if you saw that first review that I did, or you have them, you know what to expect. We've got a head that can look up a little bit. He can look down really good because of that moving neck. You've got tilt side to side, you got your rotation. Arms out at the shoulders, they swivel. You've got a butterfly joint, you've got a bicep swivel. We've of course got our double jointed pinless elbows. Really good range there. You've got hinges, you've got swivel at the wrist. He has a diaphragm cut, so he goes backwards, forward, tilt side to side, really good. It's also a swivel point. You still have a conventional waist twist down here. Legs go out really far, not full splits, but probably as far as you need. They kick forward, they kick backwards. You've got a thigh twist up there. We've got double jointed knees. I will say this is the one joint that I had to heat up. Nothing too crazy, they were just kind of tight. Everything else is a little bit tighter than the previous figures were, but in a good way. Like some of the joints on the PowerCon figures were slightly loose, but nothing too crazy. Rocker, hinges down at those ankles. And then of course these guys do have wings. They aren't required, like they're separate pieces back here, but they hinge in and out. That's pretty much all they do though. So you can move those around a little bit. But this guy does move really well. Everything's very fluid. And again, while it was a little bit tighter this time around than the PowerCon figures, it's tighter in a good way. I feel like the tolerances are maybe a little bit more dialed in and they just feel a little bit more robust, but really nice range on these guys through and through. Now, of course, the main draw for these figures isn't necessarily just the fact that they move well or that they're demons or anything like that. It's going to be these colors. And we've already seen Bill at Dorclair's, he's got that sparkly one. Dan Larson has one that's similar to this one, but it's a different, you know, frosted color. So he's got the glow-in-the-dark red one. I have the super, super pink glow-in-the-dark demon, and I'm so happy with this one. I love, and I've said this a number of times in other videos, I love toys that have really, really wacky colors for no reason other than the fact that the person making them just wanted to have a wacky color. Because there's no reason that he needs to be this bright pink, but I am absolutely here for it. And this, again, is the same figure that I've already taken a look at, and I was really pleased with those PowerCon figures. I didn't know what to expect with these going into them. It's new stuff, but they look really good, and they feel really good in hand. And again, this one feels a little bit better. Now, there is, you know, something to say about the fact that he is mostly translucent-ish, so it is kind of hard to pick up on some of the finer details in this sculpt because, you know, it's clear. You can kind of see right through him. But it does look really good, and it's a nicely shaped, nicely proportioned humanoid demon figure. The paint is really what it comes down to for me on this one, and of course, the glow in the dark, which we'll get to here shortly, and I'll show you exactly what does and doesn't glow on this guy. It's a lot. A lot of this figure does glow, but I'm really happy with this pink. It's super, super bright, super vibrant, super weird, and it's on it just enough to really hammer the point home. It's very much two sides of the same thing here. We've got a super glow-in-the-dark figure, but we've also got this crazy, crazy color scheme as well that you can kind of focus on. So if you're into glow-in-the-dark stuff, you know, that box is going to be checked. If you're into weird color variants, that box is going to be checked. But the sculpt is really good. I like the sizing on these figures. I like the furry undies. I'm glad that that's pink because that just works perfectly for me to have those super pink underwear. He's got the little tail sticking out the back still. And then the wings, again, the wings are removable. Like they're a separate piece, so you could consider this an accessory. It's just a little pop-in piece right there. And then you can have them, don't have them, whatever you want to do. But they look really good, and I think they add some nice oomph to these figures, add a little bit of depth, make them seem a little bit bigger, a little bit more menacing. And then, of course, we do have a really nice head sculpt here, which has the very nasty, gnarly-looking expression. You've got some very demonic-looking ears, and, of course, this head sculpt is super pink compared to the overwhelmingly glow-in-the-dark body. But, again, this guy does glow in the dark, and he does, and I can't stress this enough. He absolutely lights up. There's so much glowing potential on this figure. Not everything glows, but it's everything but the pink, essentially. So he does light up. He is going to shine. If you hit him with a black light in particular, definitely going to have a really standout, weird-looking glow-in-the-dark creature on your shelf. So I'm really happy that he went this route rather than it just being translucent, in the sense that I do like translucent figures, but glow-in-the-dark is always like the next step up. So I'm really happy with that, and not to mention the fact that it does really, really glow. Now, as far as accessories goes, this guy is pretty comparable to the PowerCon exclusives. So you get a head, you get hands, you get wings, you get a weapon, and you get some bases. We get extra bases in this by mistake, I believe. So to start with, we do get the extra head sculpt. It's a changed up head. It's a different idea. It's horned. Still the same general, theme and everything, biblical style demons. So you can swap it out depending on your preference. There's going to be some residual glow on that pink, just like the rest. The accessories in general are going to kind of have that, just like the rest of the pink areas on the figure do, but the overwhelming majority of things that are going to super shine are going to be the white, unpainted areas. We do get some extra hands, so he's got fists on him in the bag. You get a set of standard gripping hands. We get a single large grasping hand, so like a wide open grip. You get a set of like flat palm, relaxed style hands. And then you get a single, like kind of grasping, gesturing, style posy kind of hand there. We get his demonic mop or whatever this thing is. I should have asked, and I still don't know what the tip on that thing is supposed to be. Energy, demonic energy, pink power, I don't know what it is. But he's got a staff, and then you can take that off, and it can just be a stick if you want it to be. It's also got a little bit of residual glow to it. And then we've got the bases. So I believe there was only supposed to be one in this, but you've got 4 here, and I don't think this is going to be the case for everybody. I'm not really sure. You'll find out at LegionsCon. So you've got the rocky one, and you've got the water. This is, I don't know, dirt, maybe? I don't know, something like that. And then this is just sort of a standard base. And they've all got pegs on them so you can pop the feet on. These will also have a bit of a glow to them as well. They've got a little bit of a shimmer to them. But again, it's not going to stay as well as the totally unpainted body there. So this guy does have a pretty solid spread. Again, you can count the wings and the accessories also because you don't have to use them. And that is another way to beef this figure up. So head, hands, wings, weapon, and a multitude of bases. So I've said it a few times, I think this is the best of the exclusives when it comes to the demons. I really like the glow-in-the-dark aspect of it. So again, there are a couple that are going to glow here, but it's the pink, it's the weirdness with this one. It's really goofy, it's really weird. You wouldn't expect to necessarily find a glow-in-the-dark pink demon, but here we are. I do believe this is the more quote-unquote rare of the bunch. Like, you have to buy all of them to get the pink one, so I guess if you want this one, get to Chris's booth super early and be ready to, plop down that cash. But this is a really fun figure. I really like the PowerCon demons, and this again is a little bit better. I feel like some of the tolerances are a little bit better. He feels a little bit tighter in some ways, and it's just a cool looking figure. The glow is really well done. The pink is really well done. It's super bright and crazy and vibrant, and he's got a really solid array of accessories to boot. So that's going to do it for this look at the D13 Toys LegionsCon 2023 exclusive pink demon. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and until next time.